Hi everyone, welcome back to Be Rich. As we're recording, gold spot is at $4,070 and the Nikkei is down by 1% and the dollar index stands at 98.7. Like we were talking about last week, everything was all gun-ho till suddenly Trump decided to crack the whip. And 9 hours ago, now probably 12 hours ago, he did the famous taco style Trump. He walked back everything. But China is saying, hey, we're having none of it. We are
No,
having none of this, Mr. Trump. You must apologize and say you're not doing anything like this.
Trump
China,
has not said that there is no
no,
tax.
no. Trump has said US wants to help China. Not China needs to help US. He's saying US will. We are friends. We are here to help China.
Yeah, but China is saying we don't want to help.
Yeah, we are not don't want to help.
Now, is that 100% tariff there or not there?
It's not there. He hasn't signed any paper.
Uh,
So that is why the market is like, wait, are we there? Are we not there? So you saw what happened with crypto in the market. Crypto had a meltdown. Now, we don't talk about crypto on this channel because we think it's trash.
mm.
But those of you who believed in crypto would have had a terrible day on Friday.
It
For
went
some
on
of
Sunday also.
yeah, some of you even compared it to the stock crash of 1987, saying this was your 1987.
Was there such a big crash?
Yes, it was. I only went and read about it after I saw Twitter being on fire about it. A
I
lot of
thought
people in crypto world have lost a lot of money.
13 to 14%
Yeah.
crack.
So
But why is this crack? Is it because of China?
because of what is Trump is doing with China.
But
And that's
what
why
has
there's a
the
lot of speculation because there was an old whale in crypto market who seems to have made a huge profit by shorting it.
uh,
So a lot of people are saying, hey,
uh.
hey, there's something very fishy here.
But I thought there was new technology, great technology, nothing can go wrong.
Yeah, that's what I also thought. But then I read an article and a famous columnist from Financial Times had put up a piece of information which sounded very, very true and rung to me like what Anand always tells me. Anand says, when you look at the Indian stock market, always look at it in dollar terms. And when you look at it in dollar terms, we have really not gone anywhere. The same way, the American stock market, if you look at to real value, which Anand says correctly, which is gold, you'll see that is also strangely not gone anywhere. They will throw up the graph on the screen now. And this is what I had spoken about on Instagram also. And John Arthur says, denominating US stock in gold rather than dollars, there has been a decline since the dot-com bubble burst 25 years ago. Stock elsewhere have done globally, elsewhere have done worse, even worse than the Americans. So, Anand, this is a very strange thing which you always tell us.
S&P 500. If you have done S&P 500 or the Nifty or the Sensex, in the last 25 years, gold has outperformed all asset classes. What would have happened is if you had bought a particular stock, that would have outperformed gold.
Yes,
So it depends on the stock. There are
correct.
some stocks which you have bought in deep value which have done better than gold. Otherwise, gold, if you compare the index with gold, gold has beaten the indices, beaten them hollow over the last 25 years.
Correct. A lot of you get confused because I shared this on Instagram too. You're not able to understand this. What Anand fundamentally talks about is wealth is not dollars, it is not rupees, it's not even gold. It is your capacity to purchase what you want. It is your purchasing power. When you work and you get job and you get money, you get a salary, that salary you want because it is enabling you to purchase what you want, the life which you want, you're able to buy it. What Anand is trying to tell you is the number may be going up, but the strength of what you're able to buy, what you're able to purchase, has been eroding very, very rapidly. And gold is a great benchmark to compare the erosion of your purchasing power. Correct, Anand?
Correct. I'll just give you an example. When my father joined Tusco in 1958, gold was about 10 or 8 rupees a gram, and my father got 300 rupees. That's he actually got 25 to 30 grams of gold. And today, no joining engineer will get. My father was not an extraordinary engineer; he was an ordinary engineer. So nobody will get 30 grams of gold in starting pay. 30 grams is 3 lakhs, 3.5 lakhs. I know very few people who make 3.5 lakhs after taxes every month. So gold represents a real value of money. Today, a starting engineer will get only 10,000 in non-software jobs. If he's software skilled, he'll get about 30,000, 25,000, which is not even 2 grams of gold, or maybe 2 grams of gold. So, where is 30 grams and where is 2 grams of gold? So, in terms of, if you look at your jobs in various stages, if you have the price of gold at those stages, you convert the salary of gold into your salary into gold, you will see how much you have lost.
Correct. And the reason why we're talking about gold so much lately is not that we are fascinated with gold, not that me and Anand are encouraging you, like a lot of people do who are gold believers who say buy gold for everything. We're not saying that. We are saying that there is a strategy here. Like Anand said in the beginning, if you find the right stock, in deep value, then those kind of stocks, picking those kinds of companies will beat gold and beat this erosion over the long term. This is what Warren Buffett does, and this is what the same thing Anand has been telling.
In 2007, 8, 9, up to 2010, Manappuram was between 20 and 80. If you had bought it at an average price of 45 or 50, you would have made 6 times the money today. Plus, you would have collected dividend, you would have beaten gold comfortably. So, it depends on what stock if you have bought Titan in 2002, 3 when you was in trouble, you would have beaten the index by a huge number today. So you should know which stock to buy, when to buy, and buy deep value stocks. If you buy deep value stocks and a basket of gold, this will outperform anything known to humans.
And we're not talking about this in hindsight. Very strangely, there's a member in our tribe who had recently spoken to Anand, that he had spoken to Anand way back in 2008, 2009. And on Facebook, when we were just in the beginning of all this, what we were trying to do, just reaching a few people. And he was one of those first few people we spoke to. And Anand had told him about Manappuram back then. And he had invested, like Anand said, in Manappuram back then. And now he's set for life and he's retired. And whatever he's doing now is purely giving back to society, like what Anand is saying, that we all should try and endeavor and do once we create wealth. So this is an incredible thing what Anand is saying. So try and keep this in mind and calibrate this. The reason why I'm asking you to calibrate this and keep this in mind is, even Jamie Dimon has come out recently in one of the articles. The guy who's very, a thought forward thinker, thought creator in finance and investing in banking. He's a very smart guy. He said, even the American stock market is AI. He says AI will be like what happened with cars. Like Anand has said many times, when the initial boom happened, there were 100 car companies in the world. Now we have all filtered down just to a handful. Same way when television came out, there were hundreds and thousands of television. We know of a very close family television company which was there, which disappeared. So these kinds of brands came and went. Companies will come and go, but the technology will remain. So AI will remain. No one disputing that.
I know
Anand's never
blockchain will remain. I'm not disputing that.
correct. So Anand has never said AI will go away or blockchain will go away. Anand saying the technology is very useful for human beings and that will remain. But to bank on a company to say this company will be, the company which will become the Boeing or the Airbus, it's very difficult to see. And if you bet like that, you have a chance of being wiped out. So you're better to stay in your circle of competence, understand deep value, keep calibrating yourself as these markets move, and to keep investing systematically and periodically and analyze stocks and companies with this knowledge is the only way to create wealth in the long term.
And with this, the Indian housewife seems to have been smarter than all fund managers. And so we give a big thank you to all our Indian housewives who have managed to accumulate gold over the last 20 years. Thank you for watching Be Rich. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the bell notification. If you if you do not turn on the bell notification, you will not be notified every time we put out a video. Once again, I thank you for your support for Be Rich.
Thank you.